So today is an opportunity that we felt it was valuable for engaging the country liaison officers. Traditionally, in terms of working on a case management approach, you'd have about 20 to 30 people perhaps, but these guys, some of them have 6,000 people. And so these next 2 days is an opportunity to sit with them, to hear their stories, to hear their voice, their thoughts on what's important from a cultural perspective, what's important from the worker's perspective in terms of their employer, understanding where they're coming from, the customs, the different ways of life that they bring, and how can we marry that in a way that is beneficial for both parties, for all stakeholders in the program. So it's really critical to get their perspective. The first day is an opportunity to get to know one another. It's a very laid-back approach in the first day. The next morning we will be having a workshop around some of the components of the program, and also we will be taking them to an Aboriginal community, the Ngarrindjeri people. So Uncle Clyde Rigney will be taking them through, showing them around, and also talk about from a cultural perspective, Indigenous perspective, because it's critical for us as Pacific Islanders. It's that we are connected, that we are engaging the local Indigenous communities.
So there's all these relationships with the islands and with mainland Australia, and in particular with the First Nations group. There's lots of commonalities where we come from small communities or villages. We understand that we have different languages, different culture, different laws, different beliefs and values. So there's so many similarities. We feel we have a sense of understanding each other and understanding the life of a person that comes from a community or a clan or a village. And so I think it's important. I think you can make so many friends for life as you build those sorts of relationships.
It's when workers arrive here, it's a very different environment, very different setting. When you arrive, things don't always happen the way you expect it to happen, or there's a lot of things out there that will, divert your attention. But if you have those values, if within you know what you want to get out of this program, then that'll help you to stay focused.
For me, I think what I'm going to take away from this is actually knowing my Kiribati sister and what they do and the language and how they speak, and connecting with all the other clothes. And I guess when you break it down, is okay. So if we want to reach out to the workers, we need to understand, well, how can we reach out on our level first to get the workers to understand what PALM is, get the AEs to connect with the workers, vice versa, and then liaise with all of them to, hey, make sure you don't lose your identity.
Well, I do greatly appreciate this program, especially this retreat with the CNOs, and it's obvious that employers doesn't know cultures, and it's good to gather and voice out all our cultures, as we have all different cultures. And I do greatly appreciate and thank you very much for this program.